Okay, hello guys, here's IST and I'm here with a new weekly analysis. This time gonna be on GBPUSD. And yes, let's begin. As usually, well, I won't go on monthly, but just to take a glance. Um, Depending on it's 5 days left until the closure of the month, and we got to see what's gonna happen and where it's going to close. But right now it's like an inside bar and doesn't give us too much information. Maybe a consolidation gonna start, but yeah, we're gonna see. And also what I'm seeing right now here on monthly is this imbalance which may act as a target. Well, now going on weekly, I do see that first thing weekly has a bullish impulse leg and then got some kind of pullback, which with a new impulsement, but failed to close above. So this is not a strong bullish sign, and it's possible and I'll say even likely that the price gonna keep lower and run towards this imbalance or maybe this order block in here. I don't know. It's not too much information right now. But what do I see here is that after failing to close above this high, we started to see some bearishness, and the previous week just got some acceleration lower, which may push the price even further and give the price enough bearish pressure in order to close to break the previous monthly low. But yeah, we're gonna see. So looking on weekly again, I got fooled a little bit previous week, so I'm gonna turn back to the initial analysis I had. Well, this was the initial bearish range, right? And eventually it continued. And right now we got basically two bearish impulses and order block left behind in the premium. I don't know if it's going to be some levels, but yeah, not too much. Just that if you measure from this week to this low, the 55% level, it's very close to the middle profit point of the order block, but not something very serious. So right now it's a little bit confusing because there are two um, trends, I'll say. First is this bullish leg, which may keep going, but then in between is this bearish move. So I don't know exactly which one gonna act, but as long as this order block stays in place, I'm lying bearish. So because the previous week went bearish. But also something very important is that we just took liquidity from the previous week just took liquidity and got a little bit rejected from the um, monthly open. So I'm gonna take it with me on daily. Let's see what's gonna happen, but not right now. So staying a little bit more on weekly. Again, even if the weekly just took liquidity from the monthly open, still closed as of insanely bearish candle. And yeah, it just got a big imbalance behind, invalidated this imbalance in here. Just a lot of reason to stay or remain bearish, with the main focus on this order block from the weekly perspective. So, and as target, there is this target, the first, this the extreme of the range, which happen to have um, some opening gap here, or even better, this monthly imbalance, which happens to has a weekly one in the extreme of it. So very strong level is this one. Well, then going further on daily, I've mapped here the weekly high. Then is this bullish daily swing, right? On weekly, didn't close above this high, but what basically happened on daily, it did close, right? So this was the bearish range which was inverted, but right after closure came right back in the range, and at this moment the target would be some liquidity below, and let's see if this liquidity was enough, but I do not think so, or if this monthly open liquidity was enough. But yeah, just like this. It happened that the monthly swing is the same with the monthly range is the same with the daily internal range, like the daily internal trends range. And yeah, I know the price is choppy. Because we got two internal ranges. The first one is bullish, and the second one it's happening right now, which is bearish. And yes, I'm staying with the bearish one because it's the most recent one, and it's in alignment with weekly. And yeah, um, so having this swing analysis in perspective, zooming a little bit in, I see that the most recent daily price action was bearish, like this candle is the most recent range. And as long as I don't get a daily closure above this high, I'm I'm staying bearish from a daily perspective. So also something very important, if I do get a closure above this high, I'm gonna look for some retracement in this inside this 4-hour bearish trend, swing trend. I see it here, and target potentially this high, because this is the most safe target, because after this, like, it's gonna be a lot of bearish pressure from the weekly order block, then daily order block, maybe this daily imbalance, few 4 hours and 1 hour order block inside this area, a lot of bearish pressure. But yeah, until this gonna happen, the daily price action is still bearish, and it may very well keep just going bearish and bearish, and break this order block, go through this gap. I don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Yeah, going a little bit lower on 4 hour. It's a little bit cleaner here. We see this big bullish range. We see this 4 hour order block, which was respected. Let's see if it's gonna be respected further, or if it's gonna be broken. But considering that this high was intact, I do not think that it's going to be broken. But yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So zooming a little bit more in, I see that the 4 hour most recent range has realigned bearish. And I'm now mapped this level as a 4 hour change of character. And then I'm gonna look a little bit on 1 hour and say give it some action, like, yeah. Make the action plan. Which is, we see that the daily is bearish, 4 hour is bearish, 1 hour is bearish inside the 4 hour. Well, everything is aligned, well aligned. And now it depends how gonna trade, like how Monday is going to be traded inside the Frankfurt and Asia session. I'm looking to the calendar right now. No news for Monday. Tuesday also no news. Wednesday nothing on something on like president speeches. It's gonna be a quiet week, and if no major news, maybe the price gonna just keep going bearish. Well, there is also something that I'd like, or not necessarily that I would like, but that may happen. And this is because looking on 1 hour, here is this crazy bullish range, which I got to take in consideration. Because yeah, in the end, this is the bullish range. Before this bearish range, the bearish range is just the inside range, and the bullish one is the main one. But it's against daily, so I won't take it in too much consideration. And then again on 4 hour, what I'm seeing here is that we got this 4 hour bullish range, which was a bit invalidated. And right now I'm looking that when the 4 hour range was invalidated, then kept going bullish. So a little bit bullish. This is a strong level, which got liquidity before a new break of structure. So a good level to play to look at if I'm gonna play some shots. So yeah, in few words, a little recap. I'm looking to short the market if the opportunity presents itself. I'm gonna look to a continuation of this daily range, bearish range. Or if the price gonna break through this level and see a daily closure above, then I may look to to buy the market until this level or something like that if the opportunity presents itself. Right now it's not very clear. I would bet on this order block, but it's just 1 hour order block and depends how the week gonna open. Otherwise, yeah, it's just like right now the market it's at a turning point, and it's going to tell very clear the direction it's gonna pick for the next week or even few weeks. So I hope you understood. I hope you enjoyed the analysis and it may help you. So have a great week.